everybody. Thanks for watching this video if you're watching it. So today we're talking about all the Wimpy Kid books because we've got all of them, and then we've got the first one, which is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which is a red book, and it's the first one. So there's also movies of each of these books. But not all of them. It's only until Cabin Fever. The rest, they don't have a movie. And that's Cabin Fever. And basically this one, it has words, but I don't think a 6-year-old can really read it. So I prefer for a 9-year-old, I don't know. So it's basically your choice. So put this back. And then next, we've got Roderick Rules. There's a movie of this. It's pretty good. We got Roderick. It's basically more about Roderick, but it's Roderick Rules, right? Creeping out. It's pretty funny. There are some long words, dinosaurs, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, and then there's some notes, and there's a funny picture here. He's like a mummy. Okay, and for number 3, and for the third one, we've got The Last Straw, Diary of the Wimpy Kid. And you can see him naked here, which is actually pretty funny also for adults. But some adults might think it's not appropriate, but it's just the cover. Inside is fine. But we think it's appropriate, but it's just the cover, right? So it has January, the day, New Year's Day. It has all the characters. It's basically fine. It's a fine book. It has the name on the side. Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine book. And then for the fourth book, we've got Dog Days. And this, it's appropriate. The cover, the back, it's pretty young. It's pretty funny. Notes, same as all the books. And then you got some little funny pictures. Hello, you are dead. That's funny. And you got some girl, boy, and stuff. So basically that. And for number 5, we've got Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Ugly Truth. And here, Wimpy Kid is holding an egg with a school bag and sitting on something. We don't know what it is. And it's your choice if it's not appropriate or not. Because here you got Wimpy Kid in the sewers. And yeah, they both have words and pictures. So yeah, it's a fine book. And for next, we got Cabin Fever, which is the last book where they have a movie for it. And saying they all have notes in the back, but I don't think all of them have. We'll see if you keep watching the video. And it's basically the same, right? So it's Jeff Kenny. It has a number of which one it is. It says the 6th one, which we're right, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you don't think this is the right order, you can search on Google, because you might be wrong. And for number 7, we've got the third wheel, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Basically the same. And he's got hurt here. It's pretty funny. And then you can flip the pages. So here, back in those days, I was sitting around in the dark doing documentation, whatever I wanted. It's funny, right? And then you have a lot of pictures. You have at least 2 pictures in each page, which is quite good for a child. And there's pictures here, pictures here. So if there's as long as there's pictures, it's good for a child. And for number 8, which I'm on right, because here it says 8, you can zoom it closely and pause the video to see. And then it's Diary of the Wimpy Kid, Hard Look. You might have noticed each book has different colors, which is pretty good so there's different kinds of paper, like wallpaper of each book. This one's same, like at least 2 pictures or 1. Sometimes there's 1. It's kind of boring. There's 3, 4, and then there's some funny characters, good characters. So there's everything. A Charlie is here, and for number 9, which on the right, because here it says, is they have the Wimpy Kid, the long haul. And their Wimpy Kid is here. Picture's honey, here it's funny. So this is basically more for funny. The spirity guys. It's most fun. Yeah, he's kind of a weirdo. A beardo. Yeah, you can also say beardo, which is pretty funny. So this book is, I guess, the funniest of all, but we'll see if we go through all the books. And for number 10 is Old School. So yeah, it's a fine one. And then there's stuff, and then it says, when I was your age, we used legs for getting around. Yeah, whatever, pops. Cool stuff here. And then there's funny pictures, like all the books have that, I assume, but maybe some don't, but they should not. And there's like slither. There are words that describe like adjectives and stuff. So this video is more for adults to choose books for your child. And then number 11 is there when we can double down. This is basically has more pictures, but they're also words, so it's fine. There's circular worms. The back has notes in the publishing world. Can use a Rockstar NPR. Yeah, there's stuff. QR code to look if you want to see. Wait, this is actually for the store, so yeah, might be wrong. And there's a funny one here. So put it back here. And then for next, we got the Gatorade Wimpy Kid, which is doesn't have a number. I think it's 12. Let's check the book. This one's 11, so this one's 12. So some they don't have numbers. That is pretty annoying, but don't blame the book because it looks like a book, but it's actually just the paper. And it's so funny. Like all the books are funny, but the funniest one I think is Hard Rock. And then it has over 250 million books sold. That's not as much as Elon Musk has, but it's pretty much. And then for number 13, which I'm right, is Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Meltdown. This one's longer than most of the books. It's probably longer, so it's better if you give it for a 10-year-old. And it might take them a day or two to finish reading it. But if they like it, they can move on to the next books. Or if they want to do the before books, they can read them. But they might not like them because they want better books, right? They want longer words. So this is better for younger, not like too old, like 18. That's not. These books aren't designed for that. So we'll put this back. And then for number 14 is Diary of a Wimpy Kid Wrecking Ball. An exclusive Wreck-It game inside. That's cool. And they're breaking his house and like laugh was granted. So all of these are funny books. Yeah, so this one's finished. And Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Deep End, which is number 15, over 215 million books sold. That's quite a lot. The Deep End, like people like going to the deep end, so I'll take you a closer look. And basically it shows you which books are, and the last one's Wrecking Ball, which is that one, but it's wrong actually. Well, we're right because look, The Meltdown and then Wrecking Balls, who should be this book. Because we searched on Google, it definitely is right. Okay, let's put that back on the Wimpy Kid books. And then we've got number 16, which almost all of them have over 250 million books sold. Laugh for granted, they're funny. So that proves they're funny, big shot. So his mom, in this book, it's about his mom makes him do sports and then he doesn't like to, and see, he wears a lot of stuff and he looks like an expert and he doesn't like it though. And for number 17 is Dairy Wimpy Kid, Dipper Overload, Diaper Dipper, nobody knows, and then free loaded Dipper band stickers inside. So this is good, but I don't think they'll like stickers. So yeah, it's a good book. So basically Dipper Overload people stuff, and then it shows exclusives react, feelings takey, and there are the books here. The last one's No Brainer, which was the next one, which, so I am right, No Brainer, Wimpy Kid. So here, it feels like he has no brain, and he adds a brain boost somewhere here, adds a brain boost, which he can afford. So yeah, funny book, not for granted. And if you want to see most of the books, you can search on Google Wimpy Kid Club.co.uk. And then for number 18 and 19 is Very Wimpy Kid Party Pooper, the hilarious brand new Wimpy Kid book. 300 million books sold. And this book is the best, I think, because it's long, but it's the funniest of all. It has all the details from all these books. And then it has Greg Huffley's not a fan of surprises actually when it comes to his birthday. So yeah, it's basically a good book. Jeff Kenny. And for the last and final one is Hot Mess, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So over 219 million books sold, which I think Party Pooper is better for just 3,000. So that one broke the record. This one almost, but I still think it's a good book. So yeah, see, a lot of people. It's a cool book. So if you can pause here in the video and see all the books and buy them if you want to, and you can give it for a birthday, like Christmas. It's your choice. So that's the end of the video.